Welcome to this practice for the lungs and large intestines, the organs associated with the metal element. Autumn is a time of transition from the warm dampness of late summer to the cold dryness of winter, and the lungs and large intestines, which are responsible for purification and elimination, they often need extra nourishment this time of year. To begin, we'll settle into Wu-Ji, or emptiness stance. Place the feet beneath the shoulders, slightly bend the knees. Tilt the pelvis forward while keeping the belly soft and relaxed. Elongate the spine to the crown of your head, tucking the chin slightly. And relax your arms at your sides, keeping a little space beneath your armpits. Relax the hands, spread the fingers. Breathe fully and naturally, relaxing into this posture. Allow your joints to feel open and spacious. And notice any places of tension that you might be holding on to. Now on the inhale, slowly sweep the hands up toward the sky. Then exhale, moving the palms down the center of your body. And as you do this, you're guiding any feelings of tension you noticed down through your form, down your legs, and into the earth. Inhale up again, this time gathering some of the vibrant energy that exists all around you. And as you exhale, guide that refreshing qi down through your body. Inhale up one final time, circulating the qi around you. Then exhale, circulating within. Now inhale again, using the palms to gather qi into a spot just below your navel. You can fold your palms over this spot and allow your breath to fill your lungs and travel all the way down to this space behind your palms. Exhale, allowing the breath to leave from your palms and travel all the way back up to the lungs. You might place one of your palms at the center of your chest here to help you feel the breath traveling between these two energy centers, or dantian. Inhale, drawing the breath to the lower dantian, the home of Jing, or your essence. And exhale, allowing that breath to pass through the middle dantian, where we take in and exchange qi with the world around us. This exchange feeds the upper dantian, the home of Shin, our wisdom and insight. Let's open up and energize the body now, starting with arm circles. Begin by massaging the indentation between your clavicle, where your deltoid meets your pectoral muscles. Apply firm but gentle pressure here, as it's likely to be a little tender during the autumn months. This area contains the first 2 points on the lung meridian. Keep some pressure applied to that area, and you can begin to circle your free arm forward. We'll do this 6 times with mindful rotations, honoring your own unique range of motion and avoiding strain or discomfort. Breathe fully and naturally here. Now we'll reverse the direction of the circles, rotating backwards 6 times, opening and energizing all the muscles and joints and connective tissues in the shoulder and arm, and all the while remembering to breathe. Now massage the lung meridian points on the opposite side. Look for any tenderness and apply comforting pressure. You can keep that pressure in that spot as you begin circling this arm forward. Breathe and allow your movement to open up the lung and large intestine meridians that run along the interiors of your arms. Now you can reverse directions here, circling backward 6 times. Now, for the first of our 3 neck warm-ups, bring the hands together as if they're holding a ball in front of your lower abdomen. Then open the arms as you turn your neck to the left. Facing the palms upward helps to create a gentle stretch down the right side of your neck and arm. Rotate the head back to center as you turn the palms to the starting position, and now turn the neck to the right as you open the arms back out. Take care to stop just at the edge of your stretch, never forcing yourself to push further than feels safe or comfortable. Return to center, exhaling, then inhaling, opening the arms and gazing over the shoulder. Exhale back to center, then inhaling, looking in the opposite direction. Now circle the palms under the arms, bringing them to rest with your elbows facing the earth and your pinky fingers stretching upward. Keep your shoulders relaxed and stationary as you bring your left ear toward your left shoulder. This should create a gentle stretch that runs down the right side of your neck all the way to your right pinky finger. You can breathe naturally. And if it feels safe and comfortable to do so, allow your head to slowly nod back and forth 3 times, which will deepen and change the position of this stretch. Now bring the right ear toward the right shoulder, which will send that stretch down your left side. Breathe naturally as you nod back and forth 3 times. You can return your head to the center as you scoop the palms under the arms again, this time bringing them to rest with your elbows facing upward. Bring the left ear toward the left shoulder again and allow that stretch to extend down your right neck all the way to your right pinky as again you nod back and forth. Bring the right ear toward the right shoulder now and send that stretch down the left side. Keep the shoulders relaxed because they might want to creep upward. Lean the head back and bring it gently forward, breathing into your stretch. Now return to that starting position and we'll transition right into spinal breathing. So keeping the elbows bent, raise your arms and open your chest, and this will create a gentle bend in the thoracic spine. Now close the fists as you bring the arms in and gently round the back forward. Allow your back to round from the base of your tailbone all the way to the base of your skull when you go forward. So you'll inhale, opening the palms as you open the chest. Gaze upward as you fill the lungs. And exhale, fully collapsing inward, rounding the back and closing your fists. Do this 5 more times. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding forward. With each inhale, fill the chest, then pause. And then with the exhale, empty the chest and pause. The movement in this form lubricates the spine's intervertebral discs, and the intentional 4-part breathing with the pausing helps to retrain our natural style of breath, which for most people is generally quite shallow and inefficient. The opening and closing of the chest as we breathe also helps to massage the thymus gland, which sits behind the sternum and is a vital part of our immune system. Now to end our spinal breathing, slowly lower the arms to your side and take a moment to return to natural breath and notice any differences in how you breathe now. For our last warm-up form, you'll raise your arms above your head as you lift your heels, then drop the heels as you swing the arms forward. You lift and then swing forward. So inhale fully as you raise the arms, then exhale with a ha as you swing forward. Inhale and then ha. Now, instead of raising the arms all the way up, you'll close the fists and knock into that spot that we were massaging earlier where the lung meridian begins. And you'll exhale with that ha as you swing forward and release the fists. So up, ha, knock, ha. So we're knocking loose any stagnation or tension we may be feeling and then tossing it out with each exhale. Now slowly allow yourself to return to emptiness stance, and we'll mark the end of this segment of our practice with a clearing. On the inhale, lift the arms, then exhale, guiding the palms down your center line. Rest the palms atop the lower dantian and allow yourself to breathe, noticing any benefits from the forms we've practiced so far. We'll move into our circulating forms now. If it feels comfortable to do so, step out into a wide horse stance, keeping the feet rooted and the knees slightly bent, and the base of the pelvis tilted gently forward. Allow the spine to stretch in a line from the tailbone to the crown of your head. And you'll make tiger paws by collapsing the tips of your fingers and thumbs into the palms. And you'll bring those paws to the side of your chest, then press them forward, extending the arms fully. Turn your paws into claws and gather up chi, and retract those paws back to your chest. Then press downward behind the hips. Use the claws to gather chi to bring back up to your chest. Let's add breath. Exhale, pushing forward again. Circle the claws, collecting chi, then inhale, bringing your paws back and filling the lungs. Exhale, pressing down behind the hips. Circle the claws, then fill the lungs as you open your chest and retract your paws. Now, you're pausing as you bring those paws back to your chest each time. That pause is important again to help retrain your natural breath. We can add our tiger growl now. So as you're pushing out and exhaling, exhale audibly. Inhale back and pause, then exhale. Circle the claws back up and exhale with that growl. When we're exhaling with that growl, we're eliminating stagnation from the lungs. And when we're pushing down, we're eliminating stagnation from the lower intestines. And with each inhale, we're filling either the lungs or the large intestines with fresh and nourishing chi. The season of autumn, with its changing colors and falling leaves, reminds us that loss and learning to let go are essential parts of nature's cycles. And the tiger is the animal often associated with the element of metal. Tigers represent the integrity and dignity that can come when we persevere through life's inevitable losses. We can bring our tiger breath to a close by lowering the arms and stepping back in. We'll inhale, gathering the benefits of our tiger breath, then guiding those benefits down through the central channel, bringing the palms gradually to rest below the navel. This next form will help us strengthen our defensive chi. So step back out into that wide horse stance. Lower the hips, keeping the spine erect, and bring closed fists to your sides. You'll fix your gaze fiercely on a point directly in front of you and slowly but powerfully extend a fist forward. Then open the palm and gather chi and return your fist to your side. Punch forward on the other side now. Open, gather, and return. So you'll exhale, punching forward. Inhale, gathering and pulling back. Exhale, punching forward. Inhale, gathering, and pull back. One more like this on each side. Exhale with your punch. Inhale, pulling back in. Now you can also keep the fists closed throughout this form. That may feel more powerful to you. And if you want to kick up the power another notch, you can add a ha with each exhale. Ha! Ha! You can do this as fast or slow as you'd like, as long as you're doing your movements mindfully and noticing the energy and power and strength that's being used with your movements. You can use any variation of this form that works well for you. Close the form by releasing the fists, lowering the arms, and stepping back in. And we'll gather, filling your form with the benefits of this protective chi that you've just strengthened. Now, our final circulating form encourages us to let go like a falling leaf. So we'll step out just a bit wider than hips width, and you can point the toes slightly outward. Now practice shifting your weight from side to side without overextending the knees. And then you'll circle your arms overhead, then down over your left knee. And you'll shift your weight from your left knee to your right knee as you circle, following the movement of your arms. Now you're breathing naturally throughout. Now reverse the direction of your circles. Shift your weight onto your left knee as your arms swing upward, and shift onto your right knee as they circle down. And continue to face the left as you do this. Now we'll switch directions again, this time facing right. So circle the arms overhead, then over the right knee. Shift back onto the left as you circle back. Try to keep your spine erect over your hips as you shift your weight back and forth. And as you move, see if you can embody the grace of a falling leaf as it lets go of its branch and drifts toward the forest floor. Now continue facing right as you reverse the direction of your circles. And that's the last circle. You can come to a pause and then step back with your feet beneath your shoulders. Inhale, gathering the lessons of the falling leaf, and exhale down. Then rest the hands over the lower dantian and breathe. We'll move into our consolidating forms now, and these forms will include the mudra for the metal organs. Now to make this mudra, connect your thumb with your index finger and extend the rest of your fingers into a gentle stretch. Now raise your arms in front of you to the level of your collarbones. Open the palms as you open the chest and spread the arms wide. Then invert the palms, forming the metal mudra as you bring your arms back in front of your chest. Inhale as you draw the hands in, and exhale, opening the palms as you spread the white crane's wings. Inhale, drawing the wings back in front of you. Now, let's fortify the lungs and large intestines using the healing sound for metal. So as you exhale, open the wings and make the sound zzz. And as you do so, you might feel the vibrations resonating in your lungs and your abdomen. Inhale back, and then zzz, spreading your wings wide. Inhale back to center. Healing the lungs and the large intestines. Now lower the arms and create the metal mudra again, resting into our posture for our metal standing meditation. Keep your feet firmly rooted on the earth. Your knees are slightly bent as if you're just starting to take a seat. Your tailbone is tilted slightly forward and your belly is soft. Your spine is erect. Your chin is slightly tucked and your jaw is closed without clenching. Your tongue rests on the roof of your mouth. The crown of your head lifts toward the heavens, and your shoulders are relaxed and there's a comfortable bend in your elbows. Your hands form the metal mudra below your navel with palms facing upward. And as your thumbs and index fingers connect, you create a circuit of healing energy that travels up and down the inside of your arms along the lung and large intestine meridians. Breathe fully here at your own natural pace, allowing the calmness of your breathing to soften and relax your muscles and connective tissue. And as you breathe, you might reflect on metal's emotional aspect, which is grief. The autumn months remind us that the experience of loss and letting go is essential to nature's cycles. What falls and dies back as life begins to conserve its energy for the long winter months ultimately creates nourishment and strength in the spring. When we apply nature's example to our own lives, we see that letting go of what no longer serves us creates space and energy for new growth. And the experience of loss allows us to more fully appreciate the blessings that remain. Now slowly release the arms and gather up any feelings or thoughts you might need to let go of. Exhale, guiding those down toward the earth like falling leaves. Now bring the heels together as you fold the hands over the lower dantian. And if you feel so moved, you might allow yourself to sway gently, like a stalk of bamboo swaying in the breeze. This gentle movement allows all of the fresh, nourishing qi you've cultivated settle wherever it's needed most. You can step a bit wider now, and you'll circle your palms over the lower dantian. And as you're massaging this area, you're showing gratitude to your body, your heart, and mind for the good work you've done today. To close, you'll make a fist with your dominant hand and fold your other hand over that fist. And you're going to bow 3 times. This first bow is to express gratitude for the people, the land, and the beings who show you support and provide you with sustenance. The second bow is to express gratitude for all of the teachers and wisdom keepers who have led you into deeper meaning. And the final bow is to yourself and the long line of ancestors reaching back to the beginning of time, all the beings who made it possible for you to show up in this practice today. Bring the palms together in front of the heart as a sign of past and future, uniting in the boundless potential of the present moment. I'm really grateful that you've joined me today, and I hope this practice has helped you connect with the metal element's gifts of integrity and perseverance. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated about new videos. You can find the illustrations included in this video in my Qigong workbook and practice journal. It includes form diagrams and coloring pages to help you learn some of Qigong's foundational concepts. You can grab your copy by following the link in the description. I share additional resources and short instructional videos on Instagram, so feel free to follow me there. And I offer in-person practice sessions if you live in the Connecticut River Valley, and for everyone else I offer weekly classes and individualized coaching online. Thank you for taking this time for yourself today and engaging in mindful movement with me.